Do you know if the Jaws theme song is copyrighted?
Why wouldn't the Jaws theme song be copyrighted?
I don't know.
Alright. We're gonna do the game, but real quick I want to share something with you too. I made a thing. And I hope you like it. Are you ready?
Ready?
You can see it?
It's still long on my screen.
Welcome to my Dalek poetry reading! This one is called Daffodils! Exterminate daffodils!
Did you get that?
Funny.
Okay, now that that nonsense out of the way, we're going to continue with the game now.
Alright.
So, we left off. We were sharing our poem with Yuri. Who should we go to next? Who should we show it to next? Or does it matter?
I don't know. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for Sayori. James,
What?
this is your character.
Oh.
This is a good poem, Evie.
That is not the same voice.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Ow.
James,
Different day, different voice.
is Monica still gonna be redneck?
You bet, y'all.
I hope so.
Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I remember, I think when I played this for the first time and I named my character Batman, I was like, I'm not writing poems in my spare time, I'm beating up criminals in my spare time. Alright, James. James! Is he dead?
I was saying it.
I couldn't hear you! Did you mute yourself?
Yeah,
No.
I couldn't hear you either.
It's this microphone I'm using.
Alright, go for it again. Did you say it or not?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I guess you're at it. Are you sure that you're not muted?
He's not even talking for me.
I'm sure.
Because we can't hear you.
It keeps cutting out for me.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was putting headphones in.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all.
That was not scripted.
Excuse me.
That was not
I'm
scripted.
really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. I didn't drag you here or anything.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact
No,
that
that's not yours.
you in
That's
the
mine.
club.
That's
That's
mine.
mine.
That's mine. Not to mention
Oh,
the fact.
sorry.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. James? Wait, did you read it? 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, whatever.
It's like I said, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Why, what was that even about?
I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
I'm going to imprison you.
No.
My way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
You read my poem too, right?
Well.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
It sounded more like crying than laughing.
Yeah, I kind of did.
No, don't cry. Don't cry, Sayori. It's okay. We'll see about that. Who wants to read it?
I might as well do it, because this
Okay.
is way better than cursive.
Okay.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me... What?
Rub.
Making me what?
Rub.
Oh, it's rub? Okay.
Yes.
Making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It is a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Remember when I said earlier that this rendition of the song changes for like each character?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the
I can
Sayori's.
tell a little bit.
Yeah, this is Sayori's
Yeah.
rendition.
This
hear
is
Natsuki's.
still elevator music.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Damn it, Sayori! Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean.
I like being mean.
I'll still try my best.
Kick your ass.
What? Yeah.
You're the Batman.
You're not Batman.
I'm Iron Man.
What? Wait, that's an entirely different universe.
Wait, no, it's not. He could be a man who has iron strapped to him, like
But
Hey,
clothing
isn't there-
iron.
that's
Wait, just out of curiosity, isn't
Ironing
there like a
Man.
guy in the DC universe that's kind of like Iron Man?
I'm not sure. Probably. I'm not enough of a nerd to know. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
God, that voice. Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Is that true, James? Did you make eggs and toast?
I ate cereal in the breakfast morning.
Yeah, the same for me.
I didn't even know they had eggs and toast in Japan.
Why would they have eggs and toast in
It's,
Japan?
I didn't even know they had chickens in Japan, to be
They-
honest.
They probably have chickens in Japan.
Dude,
What?
learn your world culture.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Even though
If
you were late to
animate
school?
or something.
Wait,
This might
did
ruin
you...
this for you guys, but I was once told that all anime girls are actually just guys.
What?
Yeah, some guy on PS4 told me that. Some kid on
Hey,
PS4 told
Hey,
me that.
I got something to say.
What?
Don't trust everything you learn off the internet.
Yeah, did you
including other
read
people.
this line, James?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bad to skip breakfast.
Yeah, he did. I'll testify to that one.
I get all cranky and shove people in closets.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Yeah. That was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Monica's not here right now. You're talking to me. Ah, yeah.
No, it said Monica's the best.
But yeah, addressing that to Sayori.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I
I'm
look
making,
forward to it.
making like a sad attempt to sound like Marshmallow.
I don't know who
I'm
that is.
Annoying Orange.
Oh, okay.
I've never watched Annoying Orange.
I did when I was...
Don't yell at me.
I did. Alright, who next?
I'm the only one.
Nat or Monica?
Yeah, let's get it on, partner.
Sounds like Mario. Something you would select on the Mario Kart menu.
Yahoo! It's me, your mom!
I might do Natsuki. Oh.
Evie, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe
You
it's not-
literally just chose random words.
Yeah, we did choose random words. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere.
Yeah, you had to
right?
write it down.
If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Eee. Painful to think about? Oh, damn.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
In a way, I guess I gotta share you mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Does anybody want to read this? Or am I doing it?
And I should have read this one, but I don't believe in going twice in a row.
Alright. I don't think I've read one yet. I'll go ahead and read this one. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Again, listen to the music background. It's a different rendition for her.
Oh yeah, I can usually tell between this one and previous two.
Yeah. What do you think of the poem?
Yeah, I'm heading back down to the lobby. How about you?
What do you think of the poem?
Kinda
Oh, you're
cheesy,
going to the
in my
basement?
opinion.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't.
This voice, damn.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said for a rhyme at the end, but I then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
I sound... I don't know the word for it, but I think, like, diva is the word for it. I sound more like a diva than I do Natsuki.
Yeah.
Or like a modern day high school teen.
Yeah. So you did.
Aren't they all divas?
I don't
Point.
know. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright guys, this is a tough decision. Who are we showing it to
Yeah!
next? I don't know who to go with. It's such a hard choice. Who do I show it to
And
next?
on the farm! Let's go! Y'all, let's go, partner! Hi, Abby! Having a good time so far?
Ah, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it, partner. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. So watch yourself.
What?
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Hold on, what did you say before that?
Dude,
I'm
watch
always
yourself.
listening. So
Not
watch
after that.
yourself.
Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of
Partner.
embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Oh.
There's a spine-breaking pose again.
Oh, don't worry, babe. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's sure to better that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, baby.
Jerb.
I was getting old in my head while reading it, partner. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you, partner.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fun. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri's likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple, direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to
derive
their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that efficiently, both allowing people to get something out. Sorry, something popped up on my screen. Get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of their nonsense. It can take years of practice, which I assume Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry much about that, partner. You do your right own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. Like this whiskey I got from the bathtub.
Hold on, what?
What?
You're not supposed to have that. That's underage drinking.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
What's the drinking age in Japan? Do you know?
No idea.
You live in Japan.
International is 16. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, though. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Okay, partner?
Alright.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
About that.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident, you hear? That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know, partner?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, James, I don't think you've read one in this session yet, so you want to go ahead and do this?
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction. The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite chaos. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. Can you scroll up?
Yeah.
I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
So what'd you think, partner?
It's very freeform, if that's what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and letters. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, one of those things you shove up the drain to unclog it. Yeah, something like that.
Are you talking about a plunger?
No,
What are you talking about?
I was referencing a snake.
Okay.
You know a drain snake?
Alright.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. Something it's kind of coming on strongly.
James.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Micah's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress, you hear? Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today, partner. Thanks for listening.
Alright, so we could either go back and do Natsuki, or we could continue to the argument scene. What do you want to do?
What do you mean?
Like, we could go back to the previous save and see, like, the Natsuki route, or we could just continue to the argument scene.
Continue?
You want to see the argument?
Yeah, let's just continue. Just
Yeah.
plow through it, y'all.
Sorry.
Like, there are different outcomes to the argument, so I guess, like, we could, like, go back and see that, too. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. This is it. It's gonna get sassy. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Cody.
You did say something. Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayari liked it, and EB did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Stop it.
Eh.
Stop it.
Oh boy. Got it?
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, my dad's tired of me saying that in the voice. I'm gonna have to switch to my more manly voice.
That's fine.
Yeah!
He liked my tone too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh boy, this is it.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I said.
That's oh, this music. I also really like this music too. It's pretty good.
Are we in a circus or something?
You just...
Watch out for those clowns that come out of nowhere.
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Evie appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, snap.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't be deliberately going out of my way to make everything I do overly curious?
Cutesy.
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 See.
Eh.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what?
Oh! The sass is gonna get real with this next line. Watch this.
I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as EB started showing up.
Natsuki!
Mizuki, that's a little,
We're gonna both have to say this at the same time, okay?
This doesn't
This
involve
doesn't
you.
involve you.
I didn't like fighting, guys. Don't like fighting.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Evie? She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true.
But I like the rat.
She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, EB.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey
Yeah, convey.
very complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Finding them is not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, EB?
Well,
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Okay, who are we going for?
Yuri.
Yuri?
Isn't that the one we're going for with our poem?
Well, for now, yeah. I think we'll go back and do the other two later, but okay, yeah. For now,
Yeah.
Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
say...
Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. What? What the heck was that?
Well, that's...
Sorry, I sneezed.
It sounded like you died. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean, partner. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Same. Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna go do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Damn. Without warning, Natsuki snatches up her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki!
She really didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Hi.
Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. Probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I didn't think any less of you.
Well... Alright, I believe you. XB, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. Oh,
Eh? What thing did Natsuki say?
You have a nice rack.
God. God, James.
What? That's what she said.
But you don't. You could have used better phrasing.
I'm going to make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a good time to go back and do the other ones?
I thought we were gonna finish the game.
No, we're gonna go back and we're gonna do the other characters.
Yeah. So we're gonna finish this game and then
No, we're
go
gonna
back
finish
and do it.
this day, and then we're gonna go back, is what I said.
Oh, okay.
So you guys want to go back?
Sure.
Are we all done with the day?
Well, we're close enough, I think. Like, I don't want to go too far to where we accidentally, like, forfeit our chance to go back, so... Okay. Alright, we're gonna go
Who
with
are we
Natsuki.
doing now, Natsuki?
Yeah, we're doing Natsuki. She's pretty easy, just, like, cute stuff, food, nouns. I think she likes 5 dollars. Ah. Vanilla.
Fun?
I don't know, that might be a Sayori word. Ah,
Pleasure.
I don't know. Swimsuit? I think she likes swimsuit. Yeah, she likes swimsuit. Kitty. Blanket. She will not like graveyard. Cute. Skipping. Suicide. No,
Playground?
What? Yeah,
Playground.
Boop.
Boop. I'll boop your nose.
Don't like sing? Ah, damn it. She likes Doki Doki, I know that. Marshmallow. Vacation. God damn it! Kawaii. Childhood? No. That childhood is zero. Music?
Love.
Oh, this is the last one. I hope. Please. I hope. Oh no, did we get enough for Natsuki? I think that this is just the same dialogue. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip over this.
You've never seen a cop.
Okay, I think this is it.
Like-
This is the moment of truth. Let's see if we got the Natsuki route.
Eh.
I hear Natsuki utter an exaggerated sigh from within the closet. Oh, good, we did. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Alright, okay, here's the thing. Since, I voiced Natsuki, do we want to have somebody else, like, read the narration so it's just not me talking to myself?
Sure.
Uh,
What voice for narration should I do?
How
I
about
can
just do
do
your
it.
normal voice?
Oh, but my normal voice is boring.
Okay, if you don't have to use your normal voice, like, whatever voice you want to is fine.
Just don't do another country voice. That's annoying.
Yeah, don't do another country.
I shall do my
How about not that one either.
Chucky voice.
Check, okay.
Yes, Chucky.
This voice.
Whatever you figure out.
My
Manga.
demon voice.
You read manga, right?
Ah, sometimes.
Manga is one of those things where you
I can barely understand you.
Yeah, it's hard to make out. Try to do a Dalek
fine.
voice. How would that sound?
I would have to practice.
Alright, just
Fine, I'll speak it in Wookiee.
we can't speak Wookiee.
Oh, well, that's it for you. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands.
So you're gonna do game show host then?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the next Alex Trebek.
Yeah. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
Like I have the word manga written on my face, a permanent marker.
What's that supposed to mean?
I have manga written on my face. I see.
There's a one volume in manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves.
Leave the bourbon on the shelf.
He pulls a right and kicks into the bowl.
What? That's not what it says at all.
Oh, curious. I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Nazuki snatches it out of my hand.
I'll go for 300, James.
You're incorrect.
Oh.
She turns into a box of manga and slips the volume right
into a
into the
box of
middle of the
manga?
rest.
She turns into a box of manga?
Yeah,
So I can transform like...
she's
Turn into a box of high shoes.
Yeah.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book mixing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel.
I get a closer look at the box that she admires.
Parfait Girls?
It's a series I've never heard of in my life. I wish I'd never looked in the box.
What?
That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
It's a bit presumptuous.
If you're gonna judge, you could do it to the glass in that door. Damn, that's like you, Sassy.
She points to the classroom door.
Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, EB. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Nazuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands
Ah,
and starts to eat it. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly no.
I think it's Moe.
don't just stand there. A what?
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. I'm gay!
Wait, oh, what?
She pulled me out of the closet.
James, did you make a gay joke?
Yeah.
Have some
She
class.
then takes the seat against the wall beneath the windowsill.
Up against the wall.
She pats the ground next to her, signifying for me to sit.
This up the
Sit,
wall.
doggy, sit.
I don't understand why it cuts back to here. That's a little weird. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
I think Yuri would disagree. Why is that? I guess it would be easier to be closer together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Nazuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me.
Inch? We're in
Like
Japan.
that, with no difference.
Shouldn't we, if they say, like, how many centimeters and inches? Because we're in Japan, they don't use inches. So,
This game was made for America.
but still, it's like in Japan, they don't use the imperial system in Japan.
I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Nazuki. Wait,
What?
yeah, before Nazuki once again inches closer, remaining the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Is this...
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously.
Wait, hold on.
You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter when they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters.
What was that?
What?
Did somebody say something?
No?
Okay, I'm probably going crazy.
And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh,
Nazuki gives me a little shove.
I just meant I haven't seen you at your full power. She's like, go Super Saiyan.
Good save.
Her hair turns orange.
Yeah, actually, there's a mod that somebody made for this where Natsuki is blonde, and it looks so weird. Because I'm just so used to pink hair.
Understatement.
Energy ball!
Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Nazuki pauses for a moment, as if she didn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever let anything Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Nazuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
Yeah, like imagine if there's like some like murder manga and you pick that up.
Not to mention, she's really good at it. So, who am I to judge?
A judge, that's who. So these little screens right here are called CGs, and this is one of my favorite ones in the game. There's another one for Yuri that I really like, and I'll point it out when we get to it. But this is one of my favorites. I really like this one. Why are you trying to summon the demon of Albazar?
Oh, you want me to read it in English? Okay.
Yes!
We read for a few minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point.
That must be a short book. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
I could ever get my friends to read this. They think manga is just for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I kind of,
Do it!
yeah, like, I remember when I was in elementary school.
Just do it!
I remember when I was in elementary school, I was reading this comic series called Bone, and, my teacher saw me reading it, and she was like, "Oh, isn't that for kids?" I was like, "Fuck you!" I didn't actually say that, but that's kind of how I felt at the time.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of annoyed by it. She wasn't a bad teacher by any means, but I think like that kind of annoyed me. Anyways, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find
my
friends.
mom. Whenever I'm watching an anime, my mom calls them baby tunes.
Oh my god. Even the ones with like gore and violence.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Like
Show her-
Castlevania.
On Toonami.
Show her the final few episodes of Berserk, and let's see if she still thinks it's for kids. Honestly,
Or
it takes...
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, Attack on Titan has a lot of dark stuff too. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't
There's
judge,
two.
much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser. Oh, man. So I guess I kind of gravitate towards the other losers over time. That's kind of sad. Don't say that yourself.
I'm a loser.
You're not a loser, James.
Bye.
But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
Keep that in mind. That will be important later.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So?
Ahaha. Jeez.
Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah.
I flipped the page. Suddenly, Nazuka starts laughing.
You're starting to sound a bit like a foghorn leghorn.
What?
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori?
Minari is my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I should be talking about that yet.
Yeah, spoilers.
Just finish this chapter.
I think I could go ahead skip over the next couple of parts because it's just going back to the poem stuff. I think there's a few changes in the dialogue, but I don't think it's really enough to really justify reading it over again.
Fact.
Nazuki's voice sparkles with excitement.
It's a stark contrast to her usual busy tone.
Sassy, whatever.
Go suck an egg.
Yeah. Second,
But if she does not used, but she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go put my pizza in the oven.
Alright.
It's hard
Too
to
long.
express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Nazuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
I was gonna make a joke there, but I decided against it.
Okay, everyone. Okay, y'all.
Eh?
Are y'all ready for today's poems? ...
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse?
Doki Doki cock block.
Sorry.
Did you hear what I said, James?
What?
Doki Doki cock block club.
Oh my god. I just need to make sure we have enough time. You do look pretty cozy over there.
That's...
Nazuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She basically slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Oh, good. But...
Yeah, social distance.
Yeah, social distance! We have to social distance. Oh, there's no coronavirus in this game. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. Should I go back to the narration?
Sure, if you want.
I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but... Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. What was that?
He disconnected! What a jerk.
Nah, he'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow.
We can't wait till tomorrow. I'm sorry, I had to.
So we can start the next one. And if it gets bent,
I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then! I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. I think...
By the way, did you remember to write that poem last night?
Yeah. Right, Alexa. Yeah, this is just the same stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and, skip over it. How long have I
What
been
the heck
recording?
just happened?
Okay, so
Am I? Well,
So-
I meant like with on my end. Like, did I leave or something?
Yeah,
I
you
think you
disconnected,
disconnected it.
partner.
so
Oh yeah, because something must have happened with my internet.
James, you wanna tell
What?
Cody what I said when he was gone?
Wait,
I forgot what.
When Monica started the poem sharing and Natsuki said, "Could your timing be any worse?" Do you remember what I said
No.
about the club?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Either that or he's just trying to avoid it.
Yeah, I called it the Doki Doki Cockblock Club.
Now you see why I was avoiding it.
All right, I guess I might go turn on the skip button because this is just the same stuff.
Yeah.
Do you care about the order this time?
Hmm? What?
Well, it is a little bit different if we do for Natsuki. So we could just like see hers and then just skip over the rest of it.
Gotcha, partner.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that.
Wait, yours might be different.
Well, it's not real. It's. I think it'd be more interesting if we just saw how it went with Natsuki instead. It's probably
Okay.
only fair if I shared mine with her first. Huh? Are you dying?
Okay, well, let's start off with things
Yeah.
I don't like.
You're supposed to start with the good things first. Like that's something I learned. Like if you want to like criticize someone's work, you start off with the stuff they did well first, and then talk about the stuff they can fix.
First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Huh? That's the point of sharing in the first place. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. I was gonna make a joke, but I didn't. I failed.
like Flappy Bird,
That's a lot more.
ping pong.
That's more kid-friendly than I was thinking. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
And, well, I would be more confident sharing my poem if yours is really bad. You're supposed to show some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you how real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ...
So in other words, you're saying you liked it.
Ick.
Natsuki retort gets cut in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. Hold on a minute. I mostly say that to herself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. No, she doesn't hate you. I can't figure out if this is a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Garrett, fine, I guess. But only because Monica will kick me if I don't.
Okay, yeah, this is the same. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip over this. Okay, where is... Hold on a minute. How do I... I think I already did it. Okay, I'm just gonna skip. Yeah, I'm just gonna breeze through these. We're gonna... And then for the argument... Wait, hold on, what? Why is it skip off for... Oh, I think it's because it's like a different dialogue, I think. That's probably what it is. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Cody?
Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
I do that.
Yeah. It's fine. Don't force yourself.
What? I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
If you can't hold on.
Okay,
If you can't hold...
this is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. Guess that's that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? I think
It's just that these... Huh?
I think that this is the same dialogue. I think we can go ahead and skip now if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, now this is new
It's
dialogue.
really nothing. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that.
I don't know what we said, but whatever.
Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright. Yeah. Skip Monica.
Hey! Oh.
Okay. Go
I
right back.
like it, eBay.
Really?
Wait. Oh. It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Yeah, notice how the dialogue is a little different now that we wrote for Natsuki.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Why don't you say nah? Like N-A-W? Kisses her neck.
It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would like. You know? And
Guys, I gotta go get my pizza
she's
out
a
of the
good
oven.
writer, too.
Right back.
Alright.
So take that as a compliment, please.
Ah ha 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 ha. If you say so.
Yep. Well, any chance have you read anything by Shale Silverstein?
Eh? Maybe a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. That's alright.
Who's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a simple few words? His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert yet,
Eh.
but you probably won't find much filler in her poems.
Interesting.
They might be easier to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning of.
Yeah.
So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore, partner.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Oh yeah, now I think that this is just, we could skip this now. Yeah, this is the argument. I think we're gonna go ahead and see what happens when you pick Natsuki this time. Okay.
Natsuki.
Yuri. You're really talented. Is Cody back yet or not? I don't know.
Cody!
Oh, go ahead and just read for Yuri. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah, it did, didn't I? Aha! Shows how much you know.
Calm down.
That's not.
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it could be definitely hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heating. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so.
Yeah, your rack is just fine.
Stop! For the love of God! Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Edie. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about,
Natsuki glances around the room.
Will everybody stop staring at me?
Not surprisingly, Natsuki has a hard time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Stop! For the love of God! Jesus. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah! You are naturally beautiful, Yuri.
I forgot she says that. Jesus. Sayori! I'm gonna make some tea. Oh my God. Cody gets back.
I was just trying to help. She has a nice rack.
Stop! I swear to God, I will kick you if you say that again. I'm sure she appreciates it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Okay, yeah.
Well, now that we're past
I think
that.
I'll go ahead and wait for Cody right now.
I'm back.
We got up to the
I
argument.
am too.
We chose Natsuki to side with in the argument, and now, you think this is a good stopping point for now?
Well, now that we're past that, I think so, partner.
Yeah, I've been going for like an hour and a half. I think like we could cut it off here, then go back and do the Sayori route next time, and then continue to date.
Yeah.
I know that it's a little bit of a slow burner right now, but trust me, it's gonna... Eventually the poo will hit the fan, and when it does, oh boy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm eating pizza, for God's sakes, dude.
What?
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
But I'm interested to see what you think when it goes downhill, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save, and we'll cut it off there for now.